Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We are back on the Oregon Trail. So, last time, I'm trying to think of what we did last time. We left Fort Kearney, got to Courthouse Rock. I believe we talked with everybody we had to talk to. Let's double check, make sure. Time was, we called this place McFarland's Castle. Up close it resembles no such thing, but from afar one might swear it was some grand abandoned fortress. Just general knowledge about the area. I think, okay, so it's been a little while since I have played. So I need to see. Oh, we can get a guidebook. Jeez, I mean, we always need. Who's our good haggler? Let's do David. Work your charm. We always can up somebody's stats a little bit, especially the guidebook. I don't know how many clothes we have. Why can't you just ask for something normal? 5, 15. Like money or something. We'll do 3 clothes because that's, I think, better. Anyway, the last time I played, I can't remember if it was the last episode, but the last time I played, we solved murder, so that was great. I mean, I actually did it, so for the win. Let's see. Yep, it looks like the last time. I was just checking my files. It looks like the last episode, we solved the murder of who killed the man, Elias, or whatever his name was. And it was the bad sheriff inside Thief Man. I'm glad I finally managed to work that one out, because I've been having trouble. What else? See, I don't know. I need to take a second and look and see what I've got here. I have food. Plenty of food. So what I need is, I have stuff to, I can't use it here. I have 3 toolkits to fix the wagon. It just shows us in the middle of a nowhere land. We might have to use one of these guys to, like, keep the wagon in good repair. We have plenty. We have 15 pelts, but I kind of want to keep them because I don't know when we're going to cross a river. So I guess we'll just go ahead and depart. Keep going. So far, all of our people are still alive, although Jesse busted his other leg. He's had 2 broken legs in the past, like, 40 days of travel. So, that's great. We'll head to Chimney Rock. Restore Jesse's stamina, and we'll get 181 food. And avoid contracting cholera. We'll get, I don't know what this is. A holy text. So, we have coffee, so we should be able to restore some stamina here. Let's go. So this is a dilapidated wagon. This is a mystery. I think we'll do mystery. Just because I think I'm okay for the wagon. The party trundles westward. Far on the horizon, the silhouette of a tall, thin spire becomes barely visible. It's Chimney Rock. Let's really quickly, can we do this? We're going to prevent some wagon wear for a few days. Coronado skink. Oh, jeez. Jesse lets out a wheezing cough. His poor health is beginning to exact a toll. Otto has heard rumors of a local plant called the Devil's Club, known as Devil's Club. Crushed, its root and stem may be used as a poultice on wounds or ingested as a health tonic. Okay, searching for this plant may take some time. If it can be found at all, it may well prove useful. Well, let's look, I guess. We have crappy wayfinding people, so I guess go out and look, see what you can find. Yeah, I assumed. We'll give him some medicine. Regrettably, there is no Devil's Club to be found. Jesse will need to seek healing elsewhere. Well, Jesse. Broken leg. Yeah, let's treat it with medicine. There we go. He's fine now. And stamina. I want to use my coffee beans. There we go. Party stamina +2. I mean, I don't like using it, but I want that food, so we'll use it. And let's see what else we got. A harmonica. Party morale +2. We could definitely use this. And who will we have wayfinding? I guess Otto. Gives us 4 there. Do a little inventory management here. There. Good enough. Okay. Jesse's broken leg is healed. Awesome. Oh, this looks like Samuel Peppard. Oh, it's you. Listen, I'm not really in the mood to talk right now. I tried building my wind wagon without any funding, but it was a complete disaster. I don't think I'm cut out for this inventor business after all. All my dreams have come crashing down, just like my flying machine prototype. Maybe I'll see you again in the future, feet firmly planted on the ground. Oh no. What happened? Congratulations on completing Peppard's Folly. I didn't even get to find him funding. Conflict resolution. Uh-oh. No, we shouldn't need to pay anything. We are official delegates of the United States Army. You must let us through. Mato Oyuhi. You wish to travel across our land, so you must pay the toll. There are no exceptions for anyone, especially not for those from the east. Oh, there's Black Beaver again. Please, everyone. There does not need to be a conflict, yes? Ah, hello again, my friends. I'm very glad you're here. My father is feeling much better thanks to you. Perhaps you can help me again? These Lakota are represented by a man named Mato Oyuhi. Lakota law says the soldiers must pay a toll to enter their land, but the soldiers are refusing. I'm doing my best to mediate, but your assistance would be appreciated. Let's speak with the soldier first, see what we can do. If I may cut in, I'm Thomas Fitzpatrick, the man responsible for organizing the upcoming treaty signing. These soldiers have been assigned to me by the military for my protection. The treaty at Fort Laramie is sure to be an historic milestone. Sir, please, this is a government operation. Allow me to clarify the situation for these travelers. The Lakota are not allowing us passage to Fort Laramie without paying a toll. I have not been authorized to make such a payment. And, if I may speak candidly, I do not believe we should have to. Well, requesting a toll to cross these lands may well limit access to the treaty signing. They speak of the importance that everyone's input plays in this, yet some are being turned away just because they can't afford it. travel through these lands must be free from conflict and free from any burdens. Only then can we proceed in peace. The treaty will provide more than enough compensation for this right of way. So why should we pay a toll? Mato Oyuhi appears to be firmly set on disallowing the passage of the soldiers without a toll. The U.S. soldier appears to be firmly set in his views. Something should be done before the situation escalates into a conflict. Well, let's speak with Mr. Oyuhi. You wish to speak on the matter of the soldiers. If they want to cross these lands, then they must respect our customs. It's as simple as that. The purpose of their travel does not matter. Many parties will be present for the treaty signing, including mine, and none are exempt from paying the toll. I remind you that I'm going to butcher this, and I'm sorry. Wasuku travelers have taken much from this land already. I must admit my village believes that the United States has much to answer for. We've seen the damage they've done. They built Fort Laramie on our land without permission. I ask you, can their treaty repair that? They have shown no compensation for their existing harm. A treaty signing like this is the beginning of a relationship. The United States has yet to show their spirit towards maintaining that relationship. I mean, look, if anybody can pay this toll, it should be the U.S. military. Look, I'm just saying. I kind of side with Mr. Mato Oyuhi here. I have no idea, though. I mean, it's not going to end well. Whether it's right or wrong or whatever beliefs there may be, the U.S. soldiers have the higher firepower here. Let's see if we can talk them again. Is it the same thing? Yeah, okay. I mean, you're the ones who are busting through their land. I feel like this is going to end badly. Mostly because I'm sure... Okay, so it might need... I don't know what stat I'm going to have to pass. It could be composure, it could be wit, it could be attitude. Okay, well, I guess Sarah might be our best option. I'm going to side with Mato Oyuhi. Okay, it is wit. Convincing the United States soldiers to pay the toll will be difficult. Who should attempt to convince the U.S. soldiers? Oh. Can you do it? Mr. Soldier, these travelers are known to me. Sarah is a friend. I'd appreciate if you could listen to what she has to say. I see. Very well. I shall listen to her out of respect for your service with us, Beaver. I almost called him Black Bear. Black Beaver, I'm sorry. Okay. Whoa, she did like a happy little jump of exultation, so I'm happy. I understand your argument. I certainly don't wish for conflict with the Lakota. Still, I feel that they don't appreciate the purpose of this treaty. Fort Laramie already exists, and we cannot control who chooses to travel there. Sir, if I may offer my experience, the Lakota do not wish conflict with you either. It is customary for all travelers crossing their lands to pay a toll. Maybe the treaty will change this, but for now you must respect their request. See? Black Beaver is smart. Perhaps you are correct, Black Beaver. Excuse me. I have heard tales of your bravery and skill in service of the United States. I'll defer to your judgment on the matter of the Lakota. We weren't given much funding for this journey, but perhaps we have enough for an expense such as this, in the name of peace. I would implore you to attend the signing of the treaty. We could always use more witnesses, and someone with your experience would be extremely valuable. That didn't end horribly. I must thank you for your assistance, friends. We cannot know what that situation may have unfolded without your... How that situation may have unfolded without your presence. Probably in a massacre, honestly. Wouldn't have been fun. Is there anything else you want to know before we move on? Treaty. Truth be told, I'm still a little unsure about it. It's not the first treaty our people have signed, and yet the flow of settlers has only increased since I was young. The United States does not honor its promises, a pattern repeated time and time again. I cannot speak for all of my people, but I will consider signing the treaty. However, I will not be surprised when it isn't honored. I'm sorry. If there's nothing else, then I say farewell, travelers. I trust that we'll see you all at the signing, but if not, then safe travels. You too, safe travels, everyone. Hope you get to Fort Laramie okay. Oof. Well, at least we didn't accidentally murder anybody or start a craziness. Let's see what we've got unlocked here. Emigrant Trails. California Trail. Discover 25% of all waypoints in a single run. One of the 3 major emigrant trails, together with the Oregon and the Mormon trails, the California Trail was most famously used to reach California during the gold rush. It was similar to the Oregon Trail in many ways, including its tragically high mortality rate. What a downer. Natural landmarks. Courthouse Rock. Courthouse Rock is a large natural rock formation comprised of clay, sandstone, and volcanic ash. Ironically, it looks nothing like a courthouse. Nonetheless, along with the adjacent Jailhouse Rock, it served as a major early landmark along the Oregon Trail. Nice. Okay, so we have our Horse Creek Treaty. We convinced them to pay the toll. And they invited Mato Uyuhi invited us to come, so that's great. I guess I don't understand why. Did we miss? Oh, I know what happened. So, okay, so on our way to Courthouse Rock, we could have gone down to Julesburg and then back up, which is why that's what I usually do to help Samuel Peppard. So that's why we failed that quest. Sorry, Samuel. We rescued another one of the dragoons. Alright. Coyotes are here. Campsite. Let's... Oh, and this is a cook. So it has the required facilities to prepare dinner to restore health. So that's great. I think we're all healthy. Are we all healthy? If we are, yes, let's tell stories instead. Ah. So this wasn't a story, a mythical creature story one. Jeez, Jesse is like so easy to be all sassy. Party spends the night talking amongst themselves, learning more about each other's skills. Ah, so now we should know some of the skills should be... I think we uncovered this one. David's composure. Alright, we have plenty of food. Nobody has gotten cholera, but we are, well, we're not horribly dirty, so I think we're okay. Ah, jeez. David! A terrible bang echoes from within the wagon, and David cries out in pain. He got shot. Seems an improperly stowed rifle has misfired, with David the unlucky target. We'll treat with the medicine, although nobody is good at medicine. I guess. The bullet hit David in his arm, but passed through cleanly. Otto provides some medicine and bandages the wound tightly. Unfortunately, the bandages can barely stem the flow of blood. David will need further medical attention, or perhaps a miracle. Ah, jeez. Okay, so 9 days this is gonna take. We only have 1 medicine left, so we're gonna keep it. David, Seriously. All these people driving me crazy. Getting shot, breaking both legs. What happened to Sarah? She got bit by a... Somebody got bit by a snake. Chimney Rock. It's pretty fancy looking. A towering stone spire erupts from the earth ahead. At its base is a large mound, as though the massive pillar was once a single mountain, now sculpted to a fine point. This is Chimney Rock, one of the trail's most storied landmarks. Okay. Is it like storied because it's bad or storied because it's good? Well, we got a hymn book. What does the hymn book do? Gives 1 composure. Alright, who can we use it on? Religious characters gain double. Or should we unlock Jesse's and see what that is? I mean, here's the thing. Even if we unlock it, it's not going to be better than what we can just give her right now. Or it might be equal, so... Okay. Got lots of food. We need medicine, though. Let's talk to somebody. Several settlers are gathering by the foot of Chimney Rock, though the majority are too busy glancing upwards to notice the wagon. Alonzo. It's about 20 miles from us. Stay inside until we've reached it today. Okay, cool. Aunt Rebecca Sims. Yep, the whole party starved to death. Well, make sure we have enough food. If there's one thing, we have tons of food. Celinda Hines. Chimney Rock by moonlight is awfully sublime. Many Lakota come to our wagon with all sorts of goods to trade. Got plenty of fish and some fine pairs of moccasins. It's a good thing I know the sign language that everyone uses for trade. Hey, you're very helpful. How come you couldn't have replaced Jesse here? Let's see. Let's trade some supplies. We need medicine, so let's haggle real quick. We'll do Sarah here. Ba-ding. That seems fair. Alright. Let's do 99 meat. That's fine. We have plenty of food. Do we need more bullets? How many bullets do we have? We have 13 bullets. I think we're pretty close to another fort, so I think we'll be okay until we can get there and buy them. Do we need money? Let's see if we can haggle some price up. Alright, hey, he's got +1 wit. So, $6 per pelt. Sell 3. Sell 4. And this makes 5. Okay, we still have 10. So that's fine. And that gave us some money for the next fort. I say we go ahead and depart. We're in good spirits. We're in good health. I mean, besides, you know, David getting shot. But then we'll be at Fort Laramie. Collect pelts and collect herbal remedies. Okay. Well, let's go this way because we have yet to come upon a place to collect herbs. Where Chimney Rock once stood as a guiding beacon, nothing now lies before the party but the endless plains. Yep, that's between Nebraska and Wyoming. It's about right. Greater sage grouse. When checking the flour, oh no, David notices that some of it has become waterlogged and has begun to clump together. Most of the flour could probably be saved, if if it was sifted to remove the moist portions. Though this would be far more time-consuming process than simply discarding the whole bag. Well, let's sift the flour. We lost 3 flour instead of 17, so that's good. We'll take it. This looks like a camp, which isn't necessarily what we wanted, but this is fine. Ooh, restore hygiene. Yes. Great opportunity to restore hygiene. Set up camp. Yes, we will do hygiene. We will wash. Scrub-a-dub-dub, scrub-a-dub-dub. Everybody should be happy now. The party spends some time thoroughly scrubbing themselves, glad to be free of the muck and grime that comes with grueling travel. Well, geez, I guess we'll go this way, and if there are no herbs, then we can still get the pelts. Although I wish we had, I would like that $36. Got 1 day left on our wagon grease. David's still shot for a week. And Daddy, look, it's the people from before. Are you going to invite them to my birthday party? Hi, Lewis. We'll see, sweetheart. Hello there, travelers. It's unusual that we meet again. Perhaps it's divine intervention or simply luck. Whatever the case, it is good to see our saviors once again. Say, I wonder if you might do us a favor. I know it's asking a lot of you, but we're already in your debt. But would you like to help us make a birthday present for little Mary? She'll be 5 years old this year, but the present we bought for her went missing while we were stranded. Jane would like to make her a doll, but is having trouble deciding on the pattern. Jeez, who should help design little Mary's doll? I think that it is a stat here. I don't know which one it is, though. Maybe it's not. Given the fact that this is the olden days, the 1800s, I doubt that Otto, Jesse, or David has ever looked twice at a doll. So maybe Sarah would be the best one to help design it. After a few hours of sewing, Sarah and Jane finished making a doll for little Mary. It's a very well-made toy, with fine stitching on the dress. Sarah thinks it will last for a long time. Ta-da! Well now, this is a charming little thing you've made. Little Mary will be over the moon when she sees it. You have my thanks once again, travelers. I do hope we see each other again in the future. Okay. Well, we're okay. Hunting. So no herbs, but we'll at least get the 3 medicine. Oh no. This is just... They are herbs. Yes! Those were just in the background. I guess Otto. Hopefully we'll get at least, what do we need, 3? As Otto reaches into the shrubbery, his hand swipes against an old piece of wood. He brushes aside the foliage and finds a small wooden sign. It's clearly been long forgotten and has almost entirely been reclaimed by nature. The sign reads, "Our youngest son, little Joseph, 5 years old." It's an epitaph, though exactly whose little Joseph it belongs to, none can say. Otto solemnly returns to his task. Otto harvests an enormous number of berries, carrying them back by the armful. Poor little Joseph. Okay, so we got the sprigs of herbal remedy, and now we can go this way and get 3 pelts. If we can kill some buffalo. Oh, hello. Well, maybe this isn't hunting? No, it was hunting. We're in Fort Laramie already, though. Where are we? Oh! I'm like, what is this? This is Horse Creek Camp. This is where the treaty is. Ah, greetings once again, travelers. I hope your journey is proceeding well. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks for diffusing that situation for me. Thanks to your efforts, the Lakota are in attendance for the signing. We've selected a chief by the name of Mato Oyuhi to sign. Yes, indeed, the same man you met previously. Now, the signing will take place soon. Most parties have already arrived. If you wish to speak with me or any of the others, there's some time for questions, though we should not dally long. Who should the party talk to? I won't even pretend to pronounce this again. But we've met her before. Greetings, travelers. Well met. My name is very beautiful, I'm sure. And it probably sounds nothing like how it looks, because usually, in my knowledge of other languages, it usually sounds a little different when you try to sound it out in English. So, I'm sure it's lovely. Chief of my village. We've been invited to represent my village at the signing of this treaty. Thomas Fitzpatrick is known to us, and we believe in his word. That's nice. I must admit, I find myself interested in what will transpire here today. Although I am interested, I'd like to see if I can figure out if she was a real person. She was. Ah, the Crow people. But how do you pronounce this? Sorry, I got distracted by how to pronounce her name. So I looked it up. And we will try. Let's see if we can hear this right.
Biowachichesh.
Biowachichesh. Okay. Nice to meet you. Anyway, I must admit, I find myself interested in what will transpire here today. This is a gathering of so many different nations. We have all made the journey to be here and make this possible. I hope Fitzpatrick's ideals will win over the others here. I trust in his intentions, but it wouldn't be the first time Bai Tashile has failed. Again, I'm so sorry. So she's a Crow chief, so it's probably Crow, and I don't speak Crow. I'm sorry. Has failed to make meaningful change. No matter, we can discuss this further once the treaty has been signed. Biowachichish. It's lovely meeting you again. Thomas Fitzpatrick, I'm excited for this treaty. It's been a long journey getting here. I've been a guide on the Oregon Trail for many years. I understand the hardships of the trail, not to mention the strife that the local tribes can cause. The folks in Washington, D.C. don't understand the area as well as I do. They haven't lived in the West, on the plains. It took quite some time to convince them that this treaty was worth it. But here we are. This will be the largest gathering of plains tribes in history. Once signed, this treaty will ensure a new era of peace. Peaceful travel for everyone in the West. Well, we hope. Mato Oyuhi. So we meet again, travelers. I'm glad to see you're here. I am, however, a little confused. Mr. Fitzpatrick and the soldiers have chosen me as the representative for all Lakota, perhaps because I made an impression on them during our previous encounter. I will consider signing the treaty, so long as it recognizes Lakota rights over the land, compensates us for the damages caused by Wasiku travelers, and is beneficial to all parties. But please, let Mr. Fitzpatrick know that I can't represent all Lakota. I can only speak for my own party. And then, Black Beaver. Hello, friends. How wonderful to see you again. How's your journey been since last we met? You must spare no detail. Oh, he likes the tea. Okay. So, what happened? David got shot. I know, right? And, what else happened? We found a grave of a little 5-year-old boy. It wasn't fun. But we did help make a birthday present for a little 5-year-old girl, so that was fun. So yeah, it's been a little wild. There are many people here, so many cultures and languages. I'm hard at work trying to translate for everyone, but there's still time to share stories, I think. Brother, please. You can swap stories after the signing. Though I must thank you quickly, friends. It's thanks to you that my father has begun to recover. Your assistance made all the difference. I'm glad he's feeling better. Yes, thank you, travelers. Perhaps I was in worse condition than I thought. He's still as stubborn as ever. He is appreciative, though. You've done us a great service. It's gladdening that such kind people can be found on the trail. Your presence will be very beneficial at the treaty signing, I feel. Alright, well, let's proceed to the signing. I can't imagine that this won't end horribly, she says with sarcasm. Very well. If there's nothing else, then I would ask that you wait for the signing to begin. It should start shortly, so please do entertain yourselves while I get prepared. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Today is an historic day, marking the signing of the Treaty of Fort Laramie. Today, we have many representatives from the Lakota, Crow, Arapaho, Cheyenne, Assiniboine. I've never heard of this group. Mandan, Hidatsa, Shoshone, and Arikara nations. Truly, no greater council of Indian tribes has ever been assembled. Okay. We do not come to you as traders. We do not want your land, horses, robes, nor anything else you have. We have come to advise with you and to make a treaty with you, for allowing the right of free passage for my people and the right to form roads and establish military posts. The United States will compensate the people of the plains for 50 years from this date. Sure. I'll believe that when I see it. By attending today, all parties have shown their intent to sign and ratify this treaty. Please step forward, chiefs and representatives. Sign this treaty and let us smoke and begin a new era of peace between all our peoples. Handshake, handshake, handshake. So, Horse Creek River is already in Wyoming here. I'm curious about the treaty. So, they, it's fudged the date just a little bit because it says it was signed in 1851. Interesting. It is finished. The treaty has been ratified by all in attendance. Come, let us all celebrate the new peace together. Unless it didn't even last that long. Unless the Fort Laramie Treaty of 1851 was the secondary treaty. Because this one didn't last very long. We'll see. Well, that was certainly exciting. You witness history, my friends. Now I'm afraid we must part ways. I am to head back to Washington, D.C. with the appointed representatives of the nations. There's still much work to be done. I'm glad that the entire council was present for this. I think today will truly mark a turning point for all Indian relations in the future. I hope the Plains nations wish this just as much as we do. It's curious that the Lakota weren't sure who to put forward as their leader. Apparently that's not how their politics work. What? A culture that's not the same as yours? How foreign. Well then, I shall be off to Washington, D.C. May we meet again in the future, my friends. Hey, Black Beaver. Curious indeed, friends. I've heard much in my role as an interpreter since I have arrived here, from many different peoples. Fitzpatrick is certainly fond of speaking, but what about listening? Honey, probably not great. Perhaps I'm speaking out of turn, but if he does not understand how the Lakota are organized, Then what else might he have misunderstood? I'm sorry, but I'm rambling again. Farewell, my friends. I hope to see you again someday. Black Beaver brings up a good point. Yay, Horse Creek Treaty. We still need to hunt. More coyotes spotted. Here we go. Hunting. Hunting. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I guess Jesse will go. Since his leg isn't broken this time. Am I mean? Probably. Poor guy busted up both legs within, like, the first... I don't know how many days of our journey. I probably need to catch 4 of them, although I'm not a fan. Whoops. I have 9 left. Oh. No. Will this give me 3 pelts? Probably not. Darn it. Plus, we wasted a lot of bullets trying to get those. I don't like hunting the buffaloes. Alright, let's see how many pelts we got. 4 pelts. Okay, well, we got it. Why is everybody's morale low? We just got food. I think we can make it. We can make it, I'm sure. We're almost to Fort Laramie. Oop, I see it. Oh, I see the buildings. We have made it. Hoo-wee. A large walled settlement stands before the wagon. This is Fort Laramie, one of the principal supply routes along the Oregon Trail. Who would we like to heal? Well, I guess David, because he got a gunshot wound. You've unlocked the new journey. Kaboom. Cross the harsh desert in pursuit of riches as a group attempts to carry as much ammunition to Fort Hall as possible before it explodes. Successful completion unlocks the harmonica item and the carpenter class. And we got all our stuff. Perfect. And that is where we will end this episode today. And next time we will mosey around Fort Laramie and continue on our trail to Oregon City. So thank you. I know this is a little bit of a longer episode, so thank you anyone and everyone who stuck around to the end. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.